as Orange. Formerly known as Orange, Texas. At the ripe age of 12, Psalm, her name is Psalm, and she will cuss you out. I read Proverbs earlier. Psalm's parents knew she was made to be in front of the camera. I know that's right. My mama thought I was made to be on the radio. Here to perform Danny and the Deep Blue Sea by John Patrick Shanley. Y'all give it up for Psalms. Carol.
Stay like this anymore. I can't stay in this fucking head anymore. If I don't get out of this fucking head, I am gonna go crazy. I could eat glass. I could put my hand in fucking fire and watch it burn, and I still wouldn't be out of this head. What am I gonna do? What? I can't close my eyes, man. I can't close my eyes and see the things that I see. I'm still in that house. I wouldn't believe it, I'm still in that house. I'm there, and then he's there, and my son, who's nuts already. What else could happen? You know, what else could happen? But something's gotta. I feel the day's gonna come where I can put out my hand and nothing but lightning and fire shot and burn everything in its path. It ain't right to feel as much as I feel.
Hello.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? It's Thursday again, y'all.
It's Thursday again. It seemed like it was just Thursday last night. So
it doesn't it? Oh man, it is. But isn't it a very special Thursday?
It is.
Okay. Can we tell the people? Can we share?
Yes, please.
Can we let the people know?
Please tell them.
Today is our final episode where we're interviewing. This is episode 9 of the Monologue Room LA Live.
We did it.
We have a special guest in the house tonight. But this is it. We have made it to the finish line. We have one more episode after this, which is our season finale, episode 10. Can you believe it? I want to give a hand for ourselves.
Yes,
my co-host, we did that thing.
Yes, we did.
Listen, you know, I always say this. This was not the plan, right? Remember, I was just like, no.
Right.
But we had to. And look what has happened. Like, episode 9, I never thought, like in a million years, that this was,
9 episodes.
The way it is. So I'm excited. 9 episodes.
Congratulations, crew. We did that.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
But because this is the last.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
We want you guys to like, share. Make sure you guys like, share, just put it up, just blast it all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. So don't forget to do that.
Yes. We have, once again, we have a wonderful guest with us tonight. She is a wonderful friend of mine. I've been following her since I got to work with her on set. And I can't wait for you all to meet her. But as usual, let's go ahead. I need to check in with both of you and find out how your week has been.
Yes. I think we
See
all
what's
had
been on your
trips.
mind.
Yes,
I think we
we
Yeah,
all
I
all
had
think
traveled
so.
this week.
Yeah, we
Well,
sure
the end of
did. We
last
surely
week coming
did.
into this week. So,
You had a
Yes.
trip.
so
Yes, I
Britt, how?
did.
So
Yes.
be baby,
Yes,
how was
you
your
had a
trip?
trip,
What
and
did you
then
do?
we
Tell us a
all
little bit
had took a
about
trip.
yours.
Okay, so like I think I said this before. I forget what I said, but it was like it's top secret. Okay, I went out of the city. I got away. I
As
wanted
you
to
should.
remain exclusive. No, I'm
Okay.
All
kidding. No, I just
right.
I went east. I went to Palm Springs,
Oh,
and
nice.
I had a nice, relaxing, several day weekend.
All right.
Got to go to the pool. I haven't seen a pool in a year, child.
Yes. As long as
I
you weren't
had
out there
seen other.
being fast, that's all that matters. You weren't
No,
out there
y'all
being
know me. I'm
funky.
the baby. I'm the little quiet one. I don't be fast at all. If I'm being fast, it's running around the pool too fast. That's about it. Okay. But no, I went. We went to the spa. We had a dinner out. Unfortunately, no shows and none of the
Right.
typical
Right.
amusement or entertainment. But we enjoyed ourselves,
You
and
enjoyed
I
yourself.
have to say it was such a lovely time away.
Good.
Get away from the house. It was starting to feel, institutional in here
Like
because you stare at
all
the same
Yeah.
wall
season.
so many days
Yeah.
out of the week. It gets a little
Yep.
stir crazy. So it was
Right.
Yep.
really nice to just get away and decompress. How was your okay?
I
So
am so
I was
excited.
stalking y'all. I was low key stalking y'all on Instagram, trying to figure out where the heck y'all was going.
Yeah.
And
Well, you know the kids
So
drug me on
we ended up
to
in
the
New
dirty
Orleans.
south.
yeah, I was about to say y'all was south of the Mason Dixon line.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Hanging
went
with
to
the
New
kids.
Orleans.
I
We
call
had
them
to.
the kids. They
Okay,
do things grand. They do things big. So they drug me
nice.
all through New Orleans and Baton
You
Rouge
know,
and Lafayette and all that good
Yes.
stuff.
we
Ooh.
drug you.
Okay, so you both know a little that my family's from Texas, but
Yeah.
we
Oh
are
yeah.
also second generation great grandmother is from New Orleans. So I need to
Oh nice.
ask, did y'all get into it or did y'all tourist it? Did y'all do the touristy New Orleans?
No, I don't think we did the touristy thing. I just think
Okay.
because we were there for family one.
Yeah.
We went to a wedding in
Very
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Lafayette, and then we went to New
Wonderful.
Orleans. And
Okay.
of course, we have to go to Bourbon Street. We went to Bourbon Street. I had oysters for
For the first
Charles
time.
grilled oysters for the first time. Sam
Ooh.
had me eating oysters, and we had crawfish.
Whole
It was my
crawfish.
first
I had
time
never had
having
whole
crawfish.
crawfish like that.
Okay.
Mind you, right, my mom's side of the family is from New Orleans as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't, gumbo is
Okay.
okay, but yeah, I
Oh.
experienced some things with
Yes, you did.
Bucket this weekend, and my
We
Oh,
husband he just sat
really?
there and watched us because
Now he wouldn't touch nothing. Nothing seafood. He wouldn't touch nothing.
No.
He don't
no,
mess with
I'm not a
seafood.
okay. I'm not a seafood person either, and it's like that's sacrilegious when you're
it,
Creole. Like they
yeah,
Right.
they eat
yeah,
everything that comes out of the ocean.
yeah,
So and the lakes and the rivers. So it's kind
yeah,
of like I understand, and I applaud you for at least giving it a try. Okay.
yes. It was,
She
we
did good
actually
though.
had.
I mean, she was
It was
killing
really
those
good. I enjoyed
those
it.
crawfish.
Oh wow.
I was, you know what? But I wouldn't do it all the time because they're like
Yeah.
bugs. We're not gonna get into it. But anyway.
But
Well, look,
one thing I
yeah.
have to say that she would not try was raw oysters. So that's my next thing to
No.
do is just get her just to try just one.
It's tough, man. It's
It's
tough.
tough. it's tough. But you know what else got us was the weather.
Mm.
It was raining
Mm.
and then it stopped. Then it rained and it stopped. Then it rained and it stopped.
Oh, you
So
got the real New Orleans. You got
Yes.
yes,
Nolans. You got
yes,
And
we
we're
got
not
the
talking
that
about no
hall.
that
mist
off and
rain.
on kind of weather.
We
This
talking
Yes.
ain't
about
this
some
ain't
real
Mardi
rain.
Gras weather where the people out half naked. No, you in the monsoon. Okay,
No,
okay,
no.
okay.
Sam was
Hot
like, "This
rain. It
is
was hot
real
water.
rain."
Wow.
Hot.
Okay.
Okay, so we all had an
Yes,
experience this past
yes, we did.
week
Yes.
and weekend. So kudos for us for getting out.
Can't wait
It
to
was
do it
time for us to
again.
get out and enjoy a little bit of outside, right?
Yes.
And now we're back
Absolutely.
here. No, but you were off. You were on break, still working.
You know,
Man,
like I said, I think it was episode 2 with Denora, where I was like, "Yeah, I go on vacation, but I take work with me," and she was like, "What vacation? That ain't vacation."
yes, no.
That ain't a
I
Yes,
vacation.
can't help myself. I
I was
can't.
like, is this
It's
girl gonna get some rest?
right. I mean, if I move, my laptop moves. It's just how I
Right, no,
operate.
I
You know,
totally
there's
get it.
always something happening that I need to be on the computer for. So,
I totally get it. But thank God we made it safe there and we made it safe back. And now we're
Yes.
here
absolutely. And
Thursday
now we're
night with you
here.
guys. And so let's get
Yes.
into it. Let's
No
Let's
get
other
get
into
place
it.
I'd
into
rather
it.
be on a
Let's
Thursday night with you. Beautiful young ladies.
That's
absolutely. And
right.
I'm so excited. Once again, we are going. Yes. What's up?
I can't see you, Bucket, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going. We're
You
gonna keep
can't see
going.
me?
It's always something.
It's always something.
Brittany, you can
It's
It's
see me,
always
okay.
right?
something.
I can see you. I can see you just
Long as
fine.
long as you can see Brittany, long as you can see us, we're
Long, as
fine.
long,
Okay.
as
I
long as
can't
I
I
can
see
can
hear
you.
s-
you, I'm good.
right. As long as I can hear you, I'm good too.
Yes,
But
we can
let's
hear each
get
other.
into our current industry news.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
So we have a really uh fun and interesting conversation to have about our current industry news. As you all know, we are watching and living through the end of an era as far as black television.
I
Black.
can't.
It's
Insecure.
You know how you
insecure is
want something
coming
to
to an
go.
end.
You know how you want something to go on and on and on. You
Yes.
know, but it's okay. That's not realistic, right? We know that.
No.
But
Right.
But
with
they are
this
coming back,
show,
right?
I'm sorry to cut you off, but it just makes me so sad. Huh?
hmm
But they are coming back, right? This is
What'd you
a
say?
season.
So
Insecure
so
are coming back, right? The
This is the
show is
final
coming
season.
back.
Yes, they're coming back for the final season.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, for
okay.
the final
so
fifth
what's
season.
happening is they've completed production on season 5.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's set to air, I believe, in the fall. But this is the last season of the show. So whatever episode they end on, it will never return after that. So
Yes.
Oh,
wherever Issa and her writing team and the actors, wherever they end the series,
It's
the
never
chips
coming
may
back.
fall will fall where they may.
so do you guys
Please
have any
don't break my
ideas of
heart. I just want
where
her
it
and
will
Lawrence to
end?
get back together.
Right. Right. What
I
did you
just
say,
want
Bucket?
her and Lawrence to get back together and be done with everything else.
I know.
And I
I
want her
know.
and her friend to be on a good, on a good page. Because the last time
Yeah.
So
they
Lawrence
said
is her
in the
boyfriend.
restaurant that they normally go to
Mhm.
when they were, having conversations. Lawrence
Mhm.
is their
Mhm.
boyfriend. You need to catch up. I told you, you need to catch up on Insecure.
Okay, so what's up with
Absolutely.
Lawrence
Look at
getting
this.
the ex-girlfriend pregnant? So do you think that they can come back after that?
Look.
Oh yeah. Also, you know a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Bucket.
You
You better
know a
come
little
Because
on
you
and
bit.
just said you want
have
her and Lawrence to, get back together at 60.
Yeah,
right.
that
How that's gonna happen when he done knocked up the ex-girlfriend?
I know.
We
I totally forgot about. I forgot about. I can't think of her name.
And that was
Conviction.
oh
actually
yeah.
her coworker, right? Her
Yeah, I
ex-coworker.
thought.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's It's very messy. It's very
Yeah.
very messy. But I believe
Messy ain't
it's
the word.
the
That's killing
oh,
stuff right there.
okay. I'll leave it at messy just because I don't want to give too much more away. But there's just so much happening between the four friends. So
Yeah.
it's Molly,
Molly.
Kelly. Kelly is one of the friends,
Kelly.
and
Yes.
Ashley, or I forget Amber's character.
Uh-oh.
But
Yeah,
it's
it's a lot going on. It's very sticky, and I just would hate for them to leave like an open ending. You know what I mean? Like for
Yeah.
us to guess, but
yes,
I don't know. If you guys haven't watched any of Insecure,
any of it, right?
you
Well, I'm
really
gonna
need
start from the
to binge.
beginning,
It's
and
binge
I'm gonna work
worthy.
my way down to the end, to the last episode. So I'm gonna actually do
Yes,
that.
you should.
You have to, you have to, because they're so. It's one of those shows that you feel like at least a little part of the story is talking directly to you,
Yes.
whether it's about relationships with your partner
Yeah.
or lover. It's
True.
talking about relationships with your platonic or same sex friends. It's talking about dealing with your job and people on your
True.
job, your boss. It's talking about how you navigate the world um, as a person of color.
Right.
It's just so many topics to cover that are covered on the show that made it what it means to a lot of people, including
Okay.
myself. And
Yeah.
the fact that it's centered here in Los Angeles, is centered in a well established black community in Los Angeles County, Inglewood. Uh,
Inglewood always
Ain't
up to no
always up to no
good.
good.
yes. I'm so mad y'all
That's
did
what
that at the
made
same
it
time.
feel so good. That's what
Yes.
made it feel so good. Not only was it based in LA, like these places, the streets, you know what I mean? Like the
Mhm.
areas that's in the show. And then on top of that, Raphael Sadiq and I think Solange was a part of the music
Mm.
um, that they played in and out of the scenes, and
Yeah.
that just made it even more like just so good. I mean, Raphael Sadiq,
Wow.
I mean, he's a legend,
seriously,
so
like
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
they came
Wow, that
hard
is
with that.
yeah, no, I didn't know that. And
yes,
that's amazing. That's
yes,
really
it is.
amazing.
Hmm.
It is.
Wow.
I hate
Okay.
to see this show go, so
Yes.
I still
Yes.
watch it. I watch it from the beginning to where it is now. This is like my fourth time watching.
He watched
Oh,
the whole
really? All the way
series
through?
from the
Yeah,
beginning to
I
the
love it.
end.
Wow.
I
I
love
You
it.
know
love that.
what's
I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna take a
Yes, I
day.
love
I'm
it.
gonna take a whole like Saturday, and I'm just gonna
yeah.
put the first one on, just work my way. I have Monday off, so I may even do it Friday. I mean Saturday,
I'm
Sunday, and
telling you.
Monday.
You really need to, because once again I'll reiterate what I was saying about like the growth and how it connects. I mean, we got to see, especially like Issa and Molly's character as
Hmm.
Mm,
friends, and then them individually as people who were trying to find themselves and center themselves. I thought their relationship was more intriguing, honestly, to me, than Issa and
then her and
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
And that's the canon storyline, because when we meet Issa, we meet Lawrence, right?
Yes.
But it just felt like it felt so personal when there was like some rocky stuff happening between Issa and Molly. I think in season end of season 2, went into season 3,
Okay.
and it was just
Yeah.
like I felt
It's
like,
very
okay, is this a reflection of my personal relationships with my friends? Like,
yeah,
what
no,
are we
it
good?
is. No, listen, it's very relatable. And you can relate it
Yes,
towards your relationships with your girlfriends. I think with each relationship, I think it's so relatable that,
yeah,
you find yourself like in those characters. It's like, wow, either I've been through that, I'm going through that, or I know someone
yeah.
that experienced the situations. So
Right,
yes.
right. So we're sorry to see you leave, but we appreciate, you know,
It was fun, huh?
every scene that we got from the show.
Yes.
HBO, Issa, all the writing staff, all the
Yeah.
actors, the crew. You guys are amazing, and
Amazing. Yeah.
I hope that this is just a springboard for more shows like this. I know Lena
Seriously.
Waithe, of course, she took the ball and ran with it,
Yes, she did.
with 20s, and she's got another show
Yeah.
that's coming out. She's got a show on HBO, which is a spin-off of another show.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm just very excited for television and black-centric television
Yes.
that is
Right.
not
Me too.
on or sequestered to like BET or Centric or TV One.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Oh, yeah.
mainstream. I'm
Exactly.
very excited
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
mainstream black-centered television.
I love
Okay,
it. Love it.
so moving on.
We love you,
So
Lisa.
we love
We
you.
love
Thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful series and show and
Yes.
stories.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. Moving on.
so I sent this picture to you,
Yes.
Marina,
Yes, you
and I
did.
believe you sent it to Bucket.
I did.
And I thought this would be such a great topic because I don't know about y'all, but there are at least two people on this list.
Hate them in real life.
This comment speaks so loudly to me because there are two people in this picture that I honestly like. If I saw them in the street,
Me too.
they can catch these hands. Like,
Okay.
Me too.
and they're probably sweet people. You know what I'm saying? But you get
For
lost in the
me,
sauce.
for
The
me, it's the
yeah,
two. It's the
and they
two. It's the
played
two in the
their
middle.
role.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they played their role so good to the
Mhm.
fact that you believe it. You believe
Yeah.
that they're like this.
That they're
So
evil.
if you
Yes.
once you see them in person, you still be mad,
You be like
Yes.
although
banging on
they're
them, like
not
Yes.
I
like
don't
the
like you.
character. But
Right.
and I'm pretty sure they get that all the time, right?
I'm
So
sure it's probably a problem for most of
Cause
them
Tiny,
often.
you
so
know,
let me
he
tell
be
you,
in
I
Compton
love
all the
Lawrence.
time. He's one of the nicest men
Go
that
ahead.
before he passed away. Tiny, he used to be in Compton all the time. He
Yes.
Mhm.
was one of the nicest men that you would ever meet. Just
Yes, my
a
dad
big,
went to school with him.
gentle giant.
Wow.
You know, so he's not what he
Yeah, my dad
played.
went to school with him, and no, he's not. He wasn't like that. I wanted to say my dad went to school with him, and he was very strong about him being an actor. He knew in high
Mm.
school that he was going to be an actor. My dad tells me the conversation that they had, during high school, and he was very adamant about who he was and that he was going to be an actor. So he
Wow.
rest in peace to Tiny
Yes.
Lester and Cindy.
Yes.
But yeah, he was one that pissed you off. He would
Makes you
definitely piss you off.
makes you
Yes.
Let me
mad.
tell you. Let me
Mm.
tell you my two.
Okay.
Let me tell you my two. It was Blair Underwood
Right. Mine.
and Tyler Perry's. I don't know which movie it was, but he was abusive to his wife.
Family reunion.
Yeah,
Okay,
family.
family
Yeah.
reunion.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I think this is the only role that really made me upset with Blair Underwood. I can't think of any other, but that
Wow.
one stuck out to me because he was so mean. I could not
Mhm.
believe how well played. I mean, I didn't. I still can't believe how good he was in that role. And
Right.
then
Uh-huh.
also, I mean, it's all of them, but
Okay.
also Lawrence Fishburne
Really?
and Tina Turner. Why
What's
did
love
I
got to do with it?
Oh,
What's
okay.
love got to do with it?
uh
Okay. Okay. Okay.
what's the
Yes.
movie?
What's love have to do
What's
with it?
love got
What's
to do
love
with
got to
it?
do with it? Okay, so here's a fun fact. We had a conversation about this in a previous episode, and
Yes.
I don't personally. I think we talked a little bit about this last night. I don't personally not like Lawrence Fishburne. I actually like him. He's more
I do.
neutral than anything. but I know him as Morpheus, and so like that trumps any bad role he could ever play.
Yeah.
But if you recall, Cameo in a previous episode gave us some behind the scenes scoop
Oh
that
yeah.
um, he swung at Angela Bassett so hard she injured herself
Oh,
No,
during
he
one of
did
those
say
scenes.
that, huh?
yeah, he swung at her so hard he hurt himself. I think it's something happened with like him.
Something happened, yeah. And I was like, what?
He like
But when she
he hit
said
his
it,
head.
I was like,
He
wait a
like broke a
minute.
knuckle or something. Like broke his finger or something.
Wow. That's
Yeah, because
incredible.
I'm so used to Lawrence Fishburne playing those
Mhm.
roles, like the professor
Right.
roles,
Yeah, the nice
Yes.
ones.
the positive
Yes.
roles, and I love him for those roles, those nice roles. I love him for that. So when he did the switcheroo, that really
Yeah.
that triggered me.
Okay.
That triggered
Okay.
me.
But y'all
Anyway,
So
notice every man, half of every man in this picture played in Tyler Perry movies. Tyler Perry always have that same plot: the evil man abusive to the wife
yes.
and cheating on the wife,
except
and
for
what? Except for what?
Lawrence
I
Fishburne wasn't in a Tyler Perry movie,
no.
right?
No. I
Okay.
said
No.
most of these men.
No,
That's what
nor
I'm
Oh,
Danny
saying.
okay.
Glover, right?
Nor Danny Glover, yeah.
Yeah, nor
But
Danny
Oh,
everyone
Glover.
so
else,
okay.
everyone else though.
You're right.
Tiny, of course, Tiny Liston was in a Tyler Perry film, but I believe Keith David, Malik Yarbrough, I forget the gentleman in the middle's name. He's a classic face. You
Oh,
see him a lot, but I
Right.
can't
yeah.
remember his name. Blair Underwood and Clifton Powell. Okay, let me just tell you. Y'all remember how I said if I saw any of these dudes in the street, my immediate like gut reaction would be like, "What you want to do?" Like
Right.
Right.
you was messing. Okay, so my two, my two is Malik Yarba because of for his role in Tyler Perry's "Why Did I Get Married?" I think that's the name of the movie. I can't
Yeah.
remember for sure.
Why did I get mad with
Uh,
Janet Jackson?
when he was disrespecting Jill Scott. Okay,
Oh yeah,
you
he
don't
was
do
with Jill
that.
Scott,
You
right?
don't do that. Yes. And the other person is Clifton Powell. He's the gentleman in the right.
Right.
Top right. I don't know if it's backwards for you guys, but this guy right here. So I was young. I was maybe like 14, 15, high school. It was around high school. He was
Uh-huh.
in the original Rush Hour. And he was a bad guy and he did something to Chris Tucker in the film. And I was in love with Chris Tucker. Okay. And I was mad as a firecracker. And I have been going to movie screenings and premieres and all of that. We talked a little bit last night. I'm the movie person of the group. I don't have a lot of interest. I didn't at the time have a lot of interest in anything
Yeah,
else, music,
yeah.
dance, none of that stuff. I can't twerk to this day because I just wasn't into dance at the time. Um, but I was into movies, and we went to a premiere, and Clifton Powell was walking the red carpet, and my little young knucklehead self was going, "Boo,
Oh, you were booing him?
boo!"
Oh my God, Brittany. Yeah, you really didn't like him.
You hurt that
I
man's
didn't
feelings.
like it. I didn't like it, but
Right,
I was
but
a kid, so
do you have two?
hopefully it didn't hurt it too bad.
Yes, I actually do. It's
Do
the
you have two bucket? I can't see him.
yes,
Oh no.
I actually do. The two in the middle, Blair Underwood, how he treated his wife, and the dude above Blair Underwood, how he treated his wife. I don't know the name of the movie, but
Okay.
and she ended up having to, like take care of him or something like that. When he ended up getting shot
Mm.
as a big attorney
Oh
back
That
yeah,
was
that was very
Diary
hard.
of a Mad Black Woman.
yeah. So it would be
Diary of a Mad
the
Black
two in the
Woman.
middle for
Yeah.
me. Lawrence Fishburne
Yes.
really didn't bother me, and What's Love Got to
Yeah.
Do with It. Um,
No.
and Danny Glover, though, I have to
He
really
was
have to say,
mean.
he kind of like low key took the cake,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh
I'll have to say
what?
the two in the middle.
For
And the color
Mister
purple,
in Color Purple.
Miss,
Oh, Mister Color
Hmm.
Purple.
he
Hmm.
did silly wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Well, I wanted to kind of tie this into some current industry news as far as what's coming, a blockbuster that's going to be coming out.
Right.
And it's interesting because although this list is, very good, it's not comprehensive because there are several other men,
Of course.
black actors who should have been at the top or just
Yes.
had a list of their own. And
Yeah.
I just want to share a couple of their pictures. So this gentleman
Ooh.
is Clarence Williams, and he is known for his role in Tales from the Hood, where he
Tales
ends
from
up
the
at
Hood.
the end of the movie being the antagonist of the film.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he wasn't featured on that list. This guy is extremely scary, and I don't recall him.
He passed away.
Yes,
Yes.
rest in peace to him. But he was, in my mind, he's iconic for
He
that
is.
role in particular.
Yes.
The next person is Keith David.
Keith
David has one of those voices. It's very deep and raspy. It's he's older, so I don't want to say sexy, but
Right.
it's somewhere in that area. Okay,
It's somewhere in between.
Right.
Somewhere in
And
between.
I know him for his role in Princess and the Frog as I forget his actual name,
he
character
played
name.
he played the guy Princess and the Frog. Okay.
Dr. something French.
Yeah.
Loved him in this role. Okay. And then this guy takes the cake. Okay.
Oh
Do
yeah.
y'all know who this is?
Oh yes.
This gentleman,
yes.
his name is Tony Todd.
Tony Todd.
Right, Tony Todd.
And in the 80s, if you wanted to be talking about a scary horror film icon,
Right.
this gentleman right here, a black horror film icon, is this gentleman for his role in Candyman.
Candyman.
And I am
original.
so excited because here's Tony Todd in his role in Final Destination, and he's the only surviving character, if I'm not mistaken,
I never noticed that.
in Final Destination. Yes, he's the morgue guy. Yeah, he's the guy who shows up after the dead bodies start dropping. But I'm excited because we now have a new face who is going to be seems like he's going to be donning this bad guy cap.
Okay.
And this is Yahya Abdul Mateen,
the second.
and he's going to be reprising the role of Candyman.
Yeah.
Which I'm extremely excited because he's in it as the lead. He's also being directed by Jordan Peele. So I'm just all over this.
That's going to be good.
Jordan
Peele is all the way creepy. He's all the way creepy.
Yes.
All the way creepy.
Yes.
His writing skills creeped me out. So I was already scared of Candyman. Just looking at Tony Todd, just the first picture you showed of him.
Yeah.
Creeped me out because I'm scared of it till this day.
Mm-hmm.
And for Jordan Peele to hop on this, and this is definitely going to be a creepy one.
We have to check that out.
Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. So I'm very, very excited. And it's so great because Yahya has played at least two other villains. I forget the name of the character, but he plays the seemingly bad guy. He's a bad guy, but he has alternative intentions in the HBO series The Watchmen, starring Regina King.
Oh yeah.
And he was Mantis in Aquaman. So we're starting. He's definitely kind of building this momentum. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Let's keep an eye out.
It's always hard to touch the original. So they have to correct on this one. Always hard to touch the original.
They really do.
It is.
Oh yes, they really, really do. So to wrap everything up, as we always do, what are we going to say, Bucket? I don't want to cut you off.
Oh no, it's fine. I was going to say, well, it's more back then. It's more stuff as far as like computer animated stuff now than what they had back then. So when it comes to that, like animations and all that type of stuff, it might be to the next level, but they would have to
Oh
come
Yes.
yeah.
correct.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
technology.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
technology.
technology. Yeah, it's gonna be off the chain. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Hopefully
Yeah.
so, because I've experienced some films where it's been too much and you miss the
To
acting,
miss
you miss.
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, if they can find a sweet spot,
I hope
I'm
they have
sure
a balance. Yeah,
Jordan
me
hasn't
too.
failed yet. So I'm not even going to put my mouth on it at this
Right.
point. I'm gonna just wait and see, and then we can critique after we get the
Yes,
product.
exactly.
But
Let's just
but I'm
wait.
very excited.
We're hoping
Very
for the
very excited.
best.
Me
Yes.
too.
So to wrap us up for our current industry news, as always, we wanted to promote and celebrate
Yes.
some form of live entertainment or television. And thankfully, we have some great news to share. The
Woo-hoo.
return of Hamilton.
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 OMG.
Yes.
Here's the great news, everybody. Hamilton is not just coming back, but it's coming back right here in Los Angeles at the Pantages
Woo.
Theater.
Yes.
We gotta check it out,
What?
y'all.
Yes,
We
I
have to check it out.
know. I couldn't
Okay.
believe it.
So
I
I'm
couldn't
very,
believe
very
it.
excited. Marina, what was the
Fantastic.
date that the I believe the first show is going to premiere?
August 17th
August 7th.
August 17th.
Put that on our
at 8
calendar.
So
p.m.
okay, okay. So August 17th at 8 p.m. at the Pantages Theater right here in Los Angeles. And here I put it up on the screen. Hamilton at the Pages. You can find tickets on sale at ticketsonsale.com. So
That's what I read
we're
too. And
coming back.
I hope that's true because I'm definitely gonna buy tickets. It'll be my second time going to see
Absolutely.
Hamilton,
Me
but
too.
it's definitely worthy to go and see for a second time. So yeah,
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited. I missed my opportunity the first go round. So now that it's back, I mean I can only hope for just exquisite actors. I know I won't get to see the original cast, but Disney helped me out with that. So
right,
I
right.
will
You'll be
definitely
fine.
want to
You'll
see
be
it on stage. I definitely want to see
right.
it on
You'll
stage.
be fine.
So
It's
Yes.
gonna be
that
good.
it concludes our current industry news for our final episode.
Hey,
Woo! All right, y'all. We're moving right along, and I am so very excited because we have someone very special that we are going to bring into the room with us.
yes.
And at
Yes.
this time, I just want to quickly give her an introduction. All right.
Make
So
it pretty.
tonight, ladies and gents, we have Keysha E, aka Keysha Edwards, a Detroit, Michigan native. At a young age, she developed a love for sports, math, science, and acting. After receiving her Master's of Science from Kettering University, ranked 13th in the nation among engineering universities, she decided to move to Los Angeles, where she currently resides, to follow her passion for acting. On a dare from friends, Keisha made her way to the comedy stage to do stand up, a true gift she never knew she had. And I watched her on stage. This child is hilarious. She recently starred in season 1 and 2 of Funny AF. She's appeared in Tyler Perry's film A Fall from Grace. I didn't even know, girl. Come on. Um, you can currently catch her on UMC's For the Love of Jason. She's a series regular on Kevin on Stage studio shows like Explain This and Black Card Off Layaway. And she has been featured in at least 2 of Kevin on Stage Keep Your Distance comedy shows alongside comedy greats such as Leslie Jones, Zainab Johnson, and Takara Williams. When Keisha is not acting or doing stand up, she spends her time mentoring Girls with Gifts, an organization inspired to inspire. For she believes your gifts will make room for you. And that's exactly what her gifts have been doing for her. I would like you to help us welcome our friend, my friend, and an amazing person, Keisha E. Come on in this room,
Woo.
boo.
Hey,
Yes.
What's up,
Hey
beautiful?
now.
What's going
hey,
on?
girl.
Hey now. What's going on? What's going
Hey,
on?
Keisha.
Thank y'all for having me, though.
Keysha.
Yes,
Thank you for
Thank you for
absolutely.
being on.
Thank you for joining. Now I heard girls with gifts.
Mhm.
I think I know a couple of women that is within that organization.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Cassandra Hawkins,
DC.
and yeah,
Wow.
and then also, oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me, but yeah, I know a couple of women in that organization.
Look like it.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at
Yeah, so
that.
that's
That's
cool.
amazing.
I
That's
That is
awesome.
absolutely amazing.
I
Oh my
love
goodness.
y'all theme. Your gift will make room for you. That's a true statement. So I like that. It's real true.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. In our TMR tradition, now that you're here, you're in the room, and we talked about your amazing talent. Do you mind if we share visually with our audience what you've done?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. Here is going up now.
I'll get ready to laugh.
When this. Wait, y'all. Wait, huh? Wait. Why so fast? How am I supposed to
It has to be fast, otherwise it won't turn right.
Talk about your poses. Okay. Somewhere along the line, you decided I'm gonna put, and I'm sick of it. You sick of it? I'm gonna put my elbow out behind my head. Okay. And once you found that, you never let it go. You never let it go, Keysha. You decided that no matter what you did, you was gonna put that hand behind the elbow. Let's talk about it, Keysha. What's going on here?
It's a different hand though, no.
It's the same pose, Keysha.
Don't you play semantics with me, okay? Don't you do it.
Because it worked. When you find something that worked, it just
Oh.
I'm not a good poser.
That's what we're
I don't
doing.
pose.
Okay.
So there's no switch up.
At
I'm
least
not
you
a
said-
model.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That right there is why you don't invite single dudes to the barbecue.
Look, she laughing now and shit. Kiki and Boo Boom.
Look, that's my boy. Y'all talking nonsense. Knock that shit off, all right?
That's your boy.
Yeah.
Y'all go back.
Yeah.
That's your boy. You can't trust your boy.
You ever heard of Cain and Abel? You can't even trust your damn brother. You talking about your boy.
Exactly. Why is he even single, huh?
Look, he said that all the good ones were taken.
I see what he's up to over here, okay? I ain't slow. Seen it in his eyes. Yeah, keep joking, at least a stroking. That's what they say.
Oh, hell no.
Most comedians come right on stage and they be like, "How y'all doing? You good? How you feel? Right?" I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna just jump right in. Let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room because I know y'all wondering. I'm on my period. Yes. Don't mess with me tonight. Y'all better laugh at everything I say, okay? Sick of this. I just feel like, if I haven't had sex, since I moved to LA, why do I need a period? It's not rocket science to know I'm not pregnant, right? Basically, I just say all that to say it's hard being a woman, y'all. It's hard. It's hard being a woman, and it is hard being a black woman in LA. Okay? It's like civil rights, yes, Jim Crow. Let me tell you how hard it is to be a black woman in LA. The other day, I got hollered at by a homeless man, right? No. Don't laugh. That's not the hard part. The hard part is I tell my friend what happened. I'm on the phone. I'm like, "Girl, I just got hollered at by a homeless dude." She was like, "Was he cute?" What? She's like, "Keysha, how homeless was he? Was he just living out of his car homeless, or was he homeless? But he was no roof over his head homeless. He was like name ain't on a mortgage or a lease homeless. Like, is this what it's coming to for black women in LA?
Yes.
Yes.
Come
I
on.
cannot. So wait.
Come
So
on
before
in the
you said
room.
all the questions, I cannot believe that that was a dare. Like your friend dared you to get on
Yes.
stage.
Yes.
Yeah, people kept saying like you should do comedy, you should do comedy. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm very serious right now. I'm not sure why you laughing because this is real life.
Right.
And one day, like I'm very competitive.
Uh-huh.
Like, if you dare me to do something where I won't like get pregnant or die, it's like why not, right?
Right.
So my we were at a comedy show and they were announcing that they were having an amateur night, like 2 weeks later I think it was, and one of my friends dared me to do it, and I was like, whatever, I do it, who cares? And it just happened. Like I literally had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't really.
What?
I think it was so good that I started that way because I never got nervous. But it was like, this is how I do it.
Right.
People who want to be comedians are always nervous, and typically they bomb in the beginning. I was like, I don't care about this. And I got on stage and it was just like, oh, this is the thing. And I honestly didn't it's like, yo, you need to do comedy. And I was like, he's like, how long have you been doing it? And I was like, no, for
Oh,
wow.
That's crazy. That, like, kudos to you. Kudos for you. Like you said, you're competitive, so you wasn't gonna turn that down.
Man. Well, it's a natural gift because you got it.
But
it
how
comes
did
natural.
you get your start?
Thank you. With comedy?
You know, no. How did you get your start in acting? Because you said acting was first, right?
Yeah, I moved out here.
Okay.
So I didn't know, again, nothing or nobody or what I was doing. I was just like, laying in bed, like, you know what, I'm not gonna move to LA and act. And like a couple months later, I packed my stuff up and left. And what's funny is, so CC's friend, I had met her at a wedding, another friend's wedding. She was a producer on here, never go to meet. So we talked on the phone a couple times. And then I got out here and she worked with me at the time. So I just started like taking acting classes. And from there I kind of got to network with people and started just, so she really helped me out a lot in the beginning and just started to figure out like what I needed to do, like headshots, classes, you know, trying to get an agent, actors access, LA casting, all of that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, I have two questions. My first question, whose acting class did you utilize, or like who's your acting coach? Because I was looking at your page earlier today, and he's a past interviewer or interviewee on our show, and he liked one of your posts, and I was like, please don't tell me you know him too. But I just want to ask, who's your acting coach, or who do you go to all the time?
Like who? Right now I actually don't have one.
Okay.
I just studied with Tasha Smith, and then I started auditing a few classes, and I didn't really find a place I really wanted. I was planning to take Leslie Kahn right before pandemic hit because she has a really good comedy intensive, which is where my acting has
got it.
To. And then I went to Acting Pros for Audition Technique, which was like a game changer. Wendy Davis. Yeah. And I, like a couple times that I've had like private coaching for self tapes that I had to do or auditions that I had, I've gone to living in that third spot with Wendy Davis.
Okay. Well, the gentleman I was speaking of, his name is Kier Thyris. He liked a couple. Okay, yeah. He liked a couple of your things. I was like, come on, this is getting weird now.
Yeah, but I heard nothing but good things about him, and I know what people do have.
Yeah,
okay.
That he's her acting coach, and it's just like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. So small Black Hollywood. I mean, we get confirmation of it every time we interview someone new, and I thought that was amazing. So my second question was, what was your first gig after moving to LA, and was it a great gig? Was it a okay gig, or was it a terrible gig? Because that's just my curiosity.
God, that's hilarious. My first gig, I do believe, let me think really quick. I think this was the first one.
Okay.
Was a play. And it was High School Musical. This is when High School Musical was like, I first went out here in like 07. I stayed for like a year. I went back and I came back again. So this is like that big thing. And I remember I submitted for audition. So you're super excited because it's your first thing in LA.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
That's why I asked the question like I did.
First of all, at the time, I think I was 24 maybe, something like that. But I don't necessarily look my age. So I'm playing like 15, 16. So they were like,
wow.
I had to lie about my age. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm 16. All the little girls in the play was like, you seem so mature. Like, you just like, girl, you was talking about this little boy in history class. You're not even gonna be dating him by the end of this school year. Just know when you get out of high school. I nobody got time for this. So it was just like really hard. And I was getting the stuff I was booking then was always younger, and it's hard, in my opinion, to play younger. I'm 25, 26, and I gotta think like a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, I got bills. Like, I got a mortgage. I ain't nobody.
Girl, you not be thinking about him.
I gotta put gas in my car. Do you know that's a lot of mental capacity that gotta take up?
Right. Girl, get on my face.
Right.
But yeah, it was the high school.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm glad I asked that question because I always think about do people have the same experience? And I'm sure we haven't asked this question before, but I'm sure the majority of people, if they talk about their first one, most times it'll probably be bad because you're new. Maybe the people you're working with are kind of new. So that's
like, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So since that was a play, what was your first theatrical gig?
It was was that my first thing? I think it was a short. Wait, what was my first thing? I'm pretty sure it was a short called rapping.
Oh wow!
Wait, I didn't hear it. It was called what?
Watch Me Shine.
Oh, Watch Me Shine. Okay.
What you thought she said?
Right.
Yeah, it was short about this guy with these like rapping dreams, and I played like his girlfriend, like a supportive girlfriend. That was, I'm pretty sure that was. It was like. That I think after that I started doing
Right. So Marina and Bucky, the first time I think you and I worked together on Liz's and Cameo short called The Last Button. And that's when I met you.
Okay.
And then I was at home just chilling, watching TV, and here come Keysha prancing across my screen. And I think I don't remember what the commercial. It was either did you do a not a national, did you do like a insurance commercial?
I did.
Where your hair was short?
Colonial Life?
Yeah. I think that was the first one, and it was like several. It wasn't that long in between. It was like maybe the same week. You were in a true commercial for vaping.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, this chick stay on my TV. Like
the whole session on it was hilarious. Like somebody tagged me, girl on Instagram, the commercial, and in the commercial it's about like basically like to not smoke. And so my character, I'm talking to this guy, and he's like basically wants to holler at me or hook up, but he sees that I'm smoking, and he's like, "Oh, you smoke?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, just just like when I'm chilling, da da da, and he walks away. So this girl does this whole thing like, let me tell you about this commercial. So first of all, if y'all think that dudes still get hit because you smoke, da da da, when she says it, it was just so funny. I was like,
she did a whole review.
It's just a commercial.
It's a commercial. Calm down, boo.
Yeah.
That was coming from a very personal place.
Right, she must smoke.
It was hilarious.
She
But
must buying them Newports long like a mother.
Yeah, I was having a hard time finding like a theatrical agent, so it's hard. Like you don't have credit, but then to get the credits, you need an agent to get the audition. And it's like that whole thing. So then, Laz Alonso told me I saw him at I think the Image Awards, and I asked him just for like some advice, and he was like, the best piece of advice I can give you is to get into commercials because it's good, quick money, and that so you can support yourself and then have the time free to be able to audition. So I got a commercial agent. I was with Daniel Hoff, and that was my first audition I ever went out for. My commercial audition was for Enterprise Rental. It was a national commercial. I looked at. And nice. I just started doing. That's awesome. Yeah, commercial world, I'll be popping. Theatrical TV and film. What we
doing? Oh my God. No, honestly, I was like, yo, was I on set with a celebrity commercial person? Because
I got this weird.
I swear.
For Black women in commercials, if you pay attention, it's always like curly hair, like natural.
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually do not have
our afros.
Yeah, and people always try to argue like, yes, you do. I'm like, no, I don't. I've never had a curl, so my hair doesn't curl, whatever. So I got a wig because like you get a commercial audition for tomorrow morning, and it's like even if I try to twist my hair, roll it, put product, all that stuff on. So I'll call her Book and Barber because the wig gets gigs. Okay,
the wig gets the gigs.
You're kidding.
She got
the wig gets the gigs.
Book and Barber is what I call her. Okay. Listen, she was in my trunk.
No.
I make sure she ain't got COVID.
But Barbara, I need to meet Barbara.
You want to meet Barbara?
Stop, Keysha. Stop.
That is hilarious.
I love that.
COVID test yet?
I said she was in my trunk for a while. I said I'm gonna have to get her a COVID test to make sure she's straight. But let me tell you, I used to do videos on Instagram, like Insta story before I would go into auditions. I would have box braids, and I'd be like, y'all want to see a magic trick? And
I remember that.
Wait, what was the trick? Wait, what?
I would put Barbara on top of them box braids. Okay, we can go ahead money. Hold on, edges, y'all to be all right. Just hold on for a minute.
Out there pimping Barbara.
And listen.
Okay. So I have to ask. I'm gonna sidestep just for a second, just because I need to ask you this because I haven't had the forethought to do it via text or Instagram. What's up with old man Rick?
Okay, this is the inside. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know old man Rick.
Can you real quick so my co-host could know? Can you just explain?
Rundown. So
yeah.
I do things on my Insta stories called Tea Time with Old Man Rick. So there is an older white man that lives downstairs from me who is like top flight neighborhood watch. I don't nothing go on around here that I get past Old Man Rick. I left and went home for a minute for COVID. I come back. He run down the whole T. He was like, and she got her BMW repossessed over there. They moved out. They be doing drugs over there. I was like, drugs? Yeah. I'm like, He gets beat on by his lover. Like he gonna give you the whole tea, right?
He gets beat on by his lover.
I'm like, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear a thing in my apartment. One time my dad came to visit. I left to go to work. My dad left out and went to walked up the street to the store or whatever. Maybe 15, 20 minutes after I left. I come home from work. This man is sitting in the middle of the walkway. Like you cannot get around him. He's in his little hover thing, whatever you call it.
Whatever that little chair. He's got a wheelchair, y'all. He sits in
and just posts up. I'm like, yes, he can walk. So there was a man that came out of the I sat here, I would not move, right? So I'm like, that's my daddy. Like, thanks. So I come in and I tell my daddy was like, I left out 20 minutes after you. So he been sitting down there for 7.5 hours. he leaves his blinds open so he can see everything that goes on. He checked me like, where you been? I ain't seen you. Like, I got to check in with him, let him know. I want to know what he tell people about me because I'm telling everybody business. One time he was like, "Did you get
Right.
COVID?" I'm like, "No."
Right.
He
Right.
knows everybody's business.
He know everybody business. So I do these Insta stories when I'm talking to him. I'm just kind of like recording because he says some of the damnedest things. Like
I gotta see that. I have to see.
Yes,
Oh, I need to
you
go
have
watch it.
to.
I've been dodging him lately to answer your question. I'm sorry because I just haven't had the time. It's 90 degrees.
Right.
I
Right.
need to go on your page and watch it. Yes, that's hilarious.
No, some
You
of the
can add
best
Old Man Rick
content.
into your stand-up. That'd be
Yes.
You know, I'm actually writing a series now, and I literally want him to play it. Like, not even nobody to play his character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good right
Okay.
there.
Do it,
Yeah.
please. Please, because it was I don't remember. I think it was right before. It was well before the pandemic, but it was like my car ride to work. I would be on your page watching like you would have maybe 10 little scenes, and I would watch every single one because Old Man Rick was a hot mess.
He catch you. I hope you got some time on your hands. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
I gotta give y'all an update. I know, because my DMs be all saying about Old Man Rick. Nobody is in my DMs about me. They just like
This old man stopped. Like I actually stopped the show to ask you about him. So
yeah.
Look, I saw a clip. Now I know you do this. It's called Black Card.
Mm-hmm. Black Card.
Off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was cracking up about the potato salad. I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, the potato salad is the king. You said macaroni and cheese. I was like
it's macaroni and cheese. When you like who made what, it's like who made this macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And you don't even qualify to make macaroni and cheese until
Yeah.
a level. You gotta prove yourself in the black community.
Yes. Yes.
That's so true.
But I love that. I love that show. I love that. I love the episode.
Oh no, that's great.
I just took my pain and I just turned it into something, you know. Because
Yeah.
people always look at me because how it started was I haven't seen a few black classics. Like I hadn't seen like
A few.
Like,
excuse me.
Wait,
like I hadn't seen a few like School Days, House Party, all 15 of them, like a few black movies, whatever. Color Purple.
Oh
you know.
no.
She had seen Purple Rain. She had seen
What?
Okay, so Keysha,
That's like Britain unknowing what a different world was.
Right. I was
night.
just about listen. We had a conversation last night. And I had to come clean. I had to come clean with them because
Shocked me.
And this is without really talking about, you know, your series where you talk about you catch up on and you give a breakdown of the films that you hadn't seen. But I had to come clean to them because I don't want to say something and they look at me like, wait. You've been bamboozling us all this time. Yes, there are certain things that this black chocolate lady did not experience growing up, and one of them was the show A Different World. I don't have a plethora of
you making me sweat.
music. I don't have a lot of music under my belt from the 90s. I mean,
I need a
have
shot talking about this.
You don't have music. The 90s music was some of the best music.
I have very specific. Right. But I have to say, I can't come for you like I want to for the movies because I just don't have a leg to stand on.
You don't have
ammunition,
ma'am.
You don't have room.
Yeah, I don't.
I
don't have a leg to stand
your
on.
gun is
yeah. Go ahead, Marina.
So how did it start? So you hadn't seen some classics and
So yeah, people always pick on me because I haven't seen certain movies. Like people say different quotes. Like when I was in high school, this boy would always be like, "What is that, velvet?" And I'm like, "No, not the shirt. It's cotton." Like, I don't understand. And people would laugh, and I'm like, we have to get in this school. It's supposed to be a smart school, and y'all don't know y'all fabrics. And then I saw Coming to America.
What is that, velvet?
I gotta find him on Facebook and apologize. So like, it's this thing where everybody talks about me because like I haven't seen these movies, and so I was like, you know what, I'm sick of y'all. I'm gonna start and try to watch some of these movies. So I watched Poetic Justice, and I just did like a quick review on my page of Poetic. My plan was to watch one movie every week, and then from that, it was just like Kev hit me up like, "Hey, this is a show. Let's do this." And I was like, "Okay." So we started working, and then we did the reviews, and then also like things that Black people should know how to do, like double dutch, all of which I didn't know how. Spades, I didn't know. Dominoes.
I don't know how to play spades. I must not be Black.
What?
Dominoes.
See, y'all can't really come at me.
I don't know how to play spades. So
Well, wait. I have a reason why I don't know how to play spades. Growing up, playing cards, my great aunts and uncles and our family, it was against Christian values. They said playing cards was so we wasn't allowed to play cards growing up. So I never learned how to play cards.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
So that's why I never tried.
But dominoes.
That's the devil. That's the devil.
I never play, and this is the thing about Black people. Is like when you don't know something, they don't teach you. They don't want to let you. They don't want to.
No. Go sit over there. Go sit at the kids' table.
It's always go.
No, okay. So out of the list of films that you're now up to date with, what is your favorite film?
Yes,
I would say it's probably a tie between Coming to America, which is really, really funny. I felt like, okay, that is a classic.
Yeah.
Right.
Classic.
I loved Waiting to Exhale, which I felt like
I
appreciated.
Okay.
That's
a great one.
Wait.
That gives you a hole punch on your Black card. You like Waiting to Exhale.
While we're talking about this, guys, I have to say something. I never saw Love Jones. You know, Love Jones came out like what 93, 94, 95. I didn't see Love Jones until this past weekend.
Whoa.
See, this is what I mean.
I had the soundtrack.
No,
I
it's
never
a
watched the
problem.
movie.
This is a problem.
I do like Love Jones. I once I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, we all know the soundtrack, but I never watched the movie until this past weekend. So it's funny we actually talked about this.
Yeah.
See, Keysha, they can't come for me for the movies. They can talk about me all day long about the music and the TV shows, but I don't play with movies. Do you? I mean, okay, I can't get into it, but let me ask you. Out of the list of movies that you watched, which did you not like the most?
Oh, she said. I know which one because I heard you say it on your
I'm still looking for a therapist for Color Purple after watching
Okay.
I was like, y'all gonna pay my bill because it took me 3.5 days and a fifth of vodka or tequila to get through it.
Wow.
I just pop that in on Tuesday. Like, you gotta be a little bit of a sociopath. But I would say Color Purple.
You do.
I would definitely say Purple Rain. I cannot believe y'all owe me an hour and a half of my life. That was extended. Yo, Prince, you wanted to show up your guitar and your different blouses.
Stop.
I would say The Wiz.
Sacrilege.
How we put our spin on it as Black people. I love how Dorothy and The Wiz, she got dropped off at the Mardi Gras. I said, first of all, what is that? That is not the Yellow Brick Road. No. But I was like, I could have lived the rest of my life and never, ever. And Baby Boy.
No, I love
And Baby Boy, yo.
Baby Boy was so toxic. I was like, where is Ayanna Van Zandt when you need her? Where?
Yes. Okay, I agree.
No, I thought you were gonna say the Ice Cube movie, Friday, because I know you went in on that. You was like,
you went in.
What is
you
this,
really
and
did.
why are they trying to get money and pay their taxes in one day?
First of all, you knew you was behind on the taxes a long time ago. You know you didn't pay the taxes on that house,
right?
I would say before that though. I could at least because Pinky was funny and I liked Roach.
You're right. Pinky was the man.
Yes.
Like we watched
Pinky was funny.
But some stuff I feel like Black people will say everything is a classic and a must see, and I'm like, y'all gotta get on one accord because that's not. But this, I'm like, well, I don't even know. I don't even know where to start now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look.
I
know.
I grew up with the Wiz, so it's just like it's like nostalgic.
I had never heard of the Wiz, and I thought Purple Rain was a song. I was very confused.
It is a song.
Purple Rain is a song.
See, I don't know. It's hard.
I don't know.
Let's change
What more do you want from me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The horror. Oh my god.
Okay. You want to move into the game while we on this page?
Yeah, let me ask this last question
Go
because
ahead.
I'm just curious. The last question about the movie situation. What is left on your list that you haven't seen yet,
Oh, good.
or
Good.
what's one that you are not being attacked about that you want to see on your own or that you're interested in seeing?
Let's see how much time we got here.
Oh Lord,
We got Temptations, Higher Learning, Dead Presidents. We got Above the Rim, The Wood, Crooklyn, Jason's Lyric. We got He Got Game, Toast from the Hood, Why Do Fools Fall in Love, Class Act, Cool Running, South Central, Clockwork, this is Major Pain, CB4, Blank Man, Mo Money, Low Down Dirty Shame, Sucker, White Man Can't Jump, Booty Call,
Keysha.
I can't.
NCC, Nutty Professor. I think I think Nutty Professor. Hughes Bayou, Blade, Kingman.
Jesus.
What else
It's
we
a
got?
list.
The Women of Brewster's Place. I don't even know what that is. I
That's not a list. That's a manifesto.
right. Thing, Sparkle, the brothers too can play that game. I did just see Training Day. I can scratch that off.
Oh my God.
Drumline, Deliver Us from Eva, Hustle and Flow.
Keisha, that's all of them.
Keisha.
Black Dynamite. Who Days,
Keisha.
The Last Dragon. The Last Dragon. I thought that was an Asian movie. The Inkwell. Listen, it's a lot. I got a list, and you know.
Where's Kevin today?
I'm just doing the best I can.
I can't.
Bodyguard, business. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Keisha.
I'm trying.
No. Now,
No,
I know we gotta. I know. You are not. Listen.
Where have you been? Like what?
Right. That's my question.
I thought I was
Like
bad
we
with
know
certain
you went
stuff.
to a science and engineering school, so we know
Oh,
we all
okay,
know. I know
right.
for myself that you're super smart. So that
Yeah.
paints a picture for your childhood for me.
Yeah,
But I was a nerdy kid too. But I've
Yeah,
seen at
okay.
least half of that list. Where were you
Since you put
at?
it like that.
If
Since
I
you put
wasn't
it
in school,
like
I
that.
was reading a book.
Oh my God.
Yo.
I used to go to school in the summertime too, so it was like
That put me.
You know.
That's how I felt about Master
I'm
P movie.
shocked. I
Hook It
don't even
Up.
know what to say.
Yeah, I don't.
Do y'all
either.
remember that old
You
Master
felt
P
like
movie?
what?
I
The
got
No, I was
movie
just
with
saying.
Master P.
That's how I felt about back in the day. The Master P movie. What is it called? I got the hook up,
I
hook
got
it
the hook
up.
up.
Oh.
My
I
brother
was
used
like,
to
oh no, sorry, Mike.
I cannot believe.
I'm
cannot believe your list,
flabbergasted,
girl.
honestly. Quite honest. See, you know what? You know what it is, Keisha, and this is me to make myself feel better about the movies you don't like. Okay. It's because you're watching them now as an adult. You didn't grow an attachment to them as a
Yes.
child.
That's
So
why.
you have a very jaded
Yes.
perspective.
Jaded.
That's just to make you feel better.
I
That's
suppose.
amazing.
Which is why I feel like, why should I even try at this point? You know?
No,
You gotta you have to. I mean,
You ain't gonna
Jason's lyrics, Blank Man is why I love comedy. Like I wouldn't be looking for you in the daytime with a flashlight for your shows if it wasn't for comedians like, Damon Wayans and Marlon and Sean. Like, come on. Blank Man. Oh.
I live in color with them. I saw
Yeah.
Lance Brothers with them.
That's a long list.
That's a long list, girl. That's
Yeah.
a long,
I want to know
long
when
list.
you complete it. Can you let me know when you complete
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the list keeps growing too. That's the thing. Then it's like, have you seen? Like, I don't understand why it's not enough that I sing 5 Heartbeats. Now I got to see the Temptations. It's 5 dudes with pump waves singing songs back. I don't understand why. Why?
You know what? No.
Move.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
y'all are funny.
That's hilarious.
This
is hilarious.
I'll try harder.
Oh, Keisha.
I love it. I love it.
I love you, girl. But you didn't stress me out.
Right. Stress is the word. You just stressed me out. Okay?
Oh
What's
my
gosh.
gosh.
My little brother out. And I'm like, he 8 years younger than me. He like, I've seen these movies. I just like, Okay.
Stress is the word. That's what it is.
Okay, okay. All right. I love that. We're going to go ahead.
It's funny to me.
Keysha.
It ain't stress. It's comedy.
Right. I'm going to need a moment. So we're going to take this time to play our game for the evening.
Yeah.
Tonight's game is one word monologue challenge. And if this is the first time watching the show, we're going to give Keysha one word, or you've already heard it. And she's got however long she needs to kind of come up with a monologue centered around this word. She can also use the word in her monologue. And then she's going to deliver a performance. And we, as her audience, will rate her performance as is. And so once again, your word is stress.
Yes, girl.
You can use any version of it. Stressed, stressful.
Deliver however you want to.
Deliver however you want to in any genre you want to, and the stage is yours now.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Give me a moment. Let me think. Stress. I'm stressed y'all out. Oh gosh. Okay. Stress. What stresses me? I laugh at everything. You know, life is just too short. Life is too short to be anything but happy. Life is too short to worry about your bills. Life is too short to be worried about a man. Life is too short to be trying to watch movies from 20 years ago that you missed because you're trying to prove to somebody that you black. You know what that does to a person? You know the type of stress that it puts on you? Do you know what it do to your edges, black queen? We're not here for that. We're not here for that. All you have is today. You have these 24 hours right now. This is all that you're living in right now. You don't let nobody stress you. You don't let life become stressful. You don't catch yourself stressing. You know what I mean? You say bye-bye to stress. You walk away from stress. You don't invite stress into your home and into your life. You choose happiness. You choose freedom. You choose not to watch movies that you haven't seen. You know what? Let everybody else stress about it.
Come on, Keysha. Come on. You better do that.
Them edges, though.
Them edges, though.
What do to your edges?
You know what it is? Sometimes I was like, I'm gonna put these edges under my pillow and say a prayer at night because you.
Okay.
Yes, I love that. That was hilarious. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Like, seriously, thank you.
Yes, I have to say, man, as funny as you are, as talented as you are in the genre of comedy, I applaud you because that was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
So you see it in first here. My girl Keysha got some acting chops, okay?
Yes,
get her a theatrical job and stop stressing her out.
Stop playing with her now.
So she can. Was it Barbara? Was it Barbara?
Barbara, yes.
So Barbara
Booking
can go
Barbara.
away. She ain't got a booking. Barbara could be retired. Barbara needs to be on a beach somewhere sipping a Mai Tai.
I tried to get Barbara a funeral and I was gonna get Shirley, but I ended up getting a call back. I had already went in with Barbara, so I was like, "Well, I got to revive her."
Oh my gosh!
She's been with me.
Oh my goodness!
Booking Barbara too faithful. We can't.
You know what I mean?
We can't bury her. She's too faithful.
Yes, she is too faithful. Well, once again, fantastic, Keysha.
Yes.
Thank you so very much.
Okay.
I couldn't have asked for a more entertaining, fun, upbeat, and just fellowshipping way to end our series.
And you're cute
like
too.
I said,
and you're cute too.
Look, girl, and he ain't homeless, okay?
I ain't homeless at all.
I see a home. That's a home from his head over there. Okay, I'm moving on up.
So in our tradition here, we want to thank you once again and offer you this time to let us know what you got coming up. What does Keysha E have coming down the pipeline?
So I had some shows coming up that I had to cancel because I actually just booked the lead in a new film that I'm gonna start shooting on the 6th. Thank you. It's called The Daughter of Dolomite. So it's a comedy. It's really, really funny. Dolomite, the character that we know.
We know
He
Dolomite.
discovers that he has these 3 daughters. One is Black, one is Asian, one is Latino or Dominican.
Oh my
God. And it's a whole situation. We go to find him. Of course, he's into some stuff, but we got to help him get out of it. I'm super excited to shoot it because there's a lot of action in it, which is something that I've been wanting to do anyway.
Nice. Oh, so you get to do a little bit of that?
A little something, yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And then as far as comedy, the clubs here have recently opened back up. So like I said, I had to cancel a couple of shows because of me shooting. But the next date that I for sure have locked in is Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory on Sunset. That's Sundays at 6 at 9:30. And you can get tickets at chocolatesundays.com. You can follow Instagram, and I always post anything I have coming up. So when I will have some more shows that I'll be booked on once I finish shooting, I always post it on my Instagram page.
All right, so
Make
I
sure
just
y'all
put Chocolate Sundays up on the screen.
Yes,
absolutely. And then Keysha, how do we get in touch with you or keep up with the movies that you watched or Old Man Rick or all of that stuff? Where do we follow you?
On that.
You can right. You know what? I owe y'all an Old Man Rick story. I'm gonna get to it this week. Pretty much everything I do is Instagram. It's Keysha.e. So it's ITSKEYSHA.e. And then as far as the Black Card Off Lilway show, that is on the Kev on Stage Studio app. You can download either from your phone if you have a smart TV. It's $5.99 a month, I believe. So it's a streaming service, kind of like a Netflix or Hulu, but it's a Black-owned streaming service for Black. You can find my show on there, and then also the Keep Your Distance comedy shows that I've been on are all on there as well.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice. We'll make sure to support.
Yes. Oh, I've already seen you twice.
Yeah.
I've seen you twice, and I have not been disappointed yet. I think it was the very first show you were on Keep Your Distance comedy, and you were like, I think you said somebody in my family bought one ticket, and then everybody is in the room, and then you flipped off the camera. I was done. I was done.
Up here at Auntie House, y'all know y'all could at least bought 10 tickets. Nah.
Right. I was done. I was like, she started like this. Okay, let's go, Keysha.
You gotta love your family.
So So definitely, we appreciate you stopping and chat with us, and I'm so glad to see you and get to talk with you in person, and just get some more of your energy. And I love your comedy. I'm so excited for what you're doing in your career. It was a pleasure to work with you on set on The Last Button. You became my I don't know, not my project, but you became the person that I was like, okay, let me make sure Keysha's okay. So ever since then, it's been my pleasure to just follow what you're doing, and you are exploding on social media. So I'm looking forward to everything that you got coming down the pipeline for sure. Thank you so very much.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Welcome. Thank you so much to me. Thank you. And I want to support y'all as well. Like anything that you have coming up or going on, I definitely want to support and check out. So it's like
absolutely. We'll keep you in the loop, and we have our show on the 31st coming up. So keep an eye on your emails, and you want to make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right,
Please.
Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was wonderful.
Yay! Isn't she amazing? Oh my goodness.
Y'all
I am
better pay attention to
so
them edges,
excited
man.
that I got a
Pay
chance
attention to them edges.
Don't let people stress your edges off.
Right.
She said she gonna take her edges and tuck them in at night. That's a doggone shame. You should never be stressed out that bad.
Never.
Yo, she stressed me out with that list. Yo, I was just like, wait a minute.
You right.
Everything we done watched.
But yeah, that was good.
Oh
Real
man,
good. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
So I'm so happy to have you. Oh, I'm sorry, Bucket. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Bucket?
No, I was just saying that was amazing. I loved it. Yes.
Good. Yeah, I definitely am wanting to consider coming back for season 2 of this, because just like Keysha and Najula and all of our guests from this season, I've been overwhelmingly surprised with just how much we have in common. I didn't know Keysha had a master's in science. I could have been nerding out.
Right.
I could have been just talking to her about everything. Okay.
Yeah.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to be personable and create bonds with people, and this is what it's all about. I'm so excited for what we've been able to accomplish with this series, and I'm so excited for hopefully for what we have coming in the future. We know way too many people to not keep this going, so I want to thank both of you for meeting me every other Thursday to do this, and allowing me to provide what little entertainment and what little conversation I can contribute to the monologue room. And Boss Lady and Bucket, you guys are my family. I love you both. And this is only the beginning. I'm positive it is.
Yes, we definitely are family, and we really mean that. I really mean that. I'm definitely your family.
Yeah, we family.
And I am just so happy, so thankful that we've made it to our 9th episode. I mean,
9.
starting out really not knowing, like I've done podcasting before, but really behind the scenes doing like social media for the actual show. And so, I've been around it, but actually having my own or having the brand, our own podcast was something new for us. And we just stepped out on faith and did it and figured it out and ran with it. And here we are. And so just to say all of that, if people out there, if you want to do something and you don't know how, just, keep working at it and keep working towards it, and you'll figure it out if it's definitely meant for you to do it. So I just
and also share
where we are right now. Just,
I want to add to that, if there's something that you're desiring to do or accomplish, you keep that flame in you. But one of the things that I think is important is to find someone who's kindred and share your dreams. Because you never know who will align with you. You never know who will see your vision, or at least have enough love for you to strive to meet you. Because I definitely feel like if it wasn't for Marina being so comfortable with me and trusting that I would receive what she was trying to lay down, we wouldn't be where we are. And I can only imagine, all of the people that we've been able to not only meet, assist, encourage, and thrust forward in their own careers. And that's what makes all of this the most exciting.
Yeah, and
so
also
you all
it's
got
about
to see
building relationships with through this dream of yours, boss lady. You have connected so many people, you know, and that's where the blessing lies. That's where it comes into play. It's just not about this. It's about people meeting and connecting and, you know, becoming lifelong partners. So I commend you. I thank and praise God that you followed your gift.
That's true.
That you just didn't let your gift, you just let it sit by the wayside. You know, you went and grabbed it and you put it to work. So I commend you for that.
Yes, as Keysha said, with the organization that she works with, Girls with Gifts, and letting your gifts open doors for you, make room for you. So definitely, if that's no other message is delivered for the show, let your gifts walk for you. Utilize your gifts, and you will be, you know, astounded at where it'll take you. So.
And that's where your faith comes in at, you know, because some of us don't have that faith that gift will actually make room for you. So you got to trust God and believe that His will is going to override your thinking and just push and put that gift to put it to use.
That's true.
Yes.
So,
absolutely.
Because you can be in your head. You can be in your head, but two things you guys have said. Bucket said your faith, and Brittany said to be vulnerable and find someone that could possibly help you through whatever your vision is. And that's what happened with the monologue room. And here we are. So I just want to say thank you. I can't say thank you guys enough.
Thank
seriously.
you so much.
You know, every time I say thank you, even after the shows, I always want to cry because I just
don't you do it. We all be in here blabbering.
I know, so I'm just saying thank you. I want to say thank you to you guys. I want to say thank you to my husband. He's always in the background, making things work.
Working, always working behind the scenes.
You know, do better, do this, do that. You know. Yes, always. So I want to say thank you to Mr. Kidd, and thank you to everyone else that is a part of the monologue room that may not be a part of this, but you are still a part of the monologue room.
Yes.
And we love you, and we will see you.
We will see you very, very soon.
At the finale, baby. Make it do what it do.
So look out.
So go ahead, Marina, close us out with that.
Yes, July 31st will be our season finale show. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. So we want you guys to tune in and be with us. You know, if you get a call, that means we want you to be somewhere else with us. So we don't want to give you too much information, but it will be July 31st. Same time, although that is on a Saturday, not a Thursday. So it'll be on a Saturday. So look out for us and look out for more information to come in regards to our season finale.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I love you all.
My co-host, I appreciate you so very much. I love you to the bottom of my heart. This has been such a fantastic experience. I can't wait till July 31st so we can officially close out our series, The Monologue Room LA Live.
Yes.
And I'm excited for what we have in store. I want to tell the people what we're doing, but I gotta keep it hush because we're throwing a show. Okay, we got a show for y'all. So stay tuned. Mark it in your calendars. Hit us up on social media once again, as we always do. Follow us on Instagram at the Monologue Room LA. Visit us on Facebook at the Monologue Room Los Angeles. And you know what to do when you go to YouTube. You're going to type in the Monologue Room LA. And you'll find us, which should be the first thing that pops up under Brown Girl Productions. And as always, we love you. Have a wonderful night.
Have a good night.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Be safe.
Oh, happy 4th. Yeah, absolutely. Don't blow anything up, please. Be safe. Okay?
Right.
Drink and pop firecrackers separately.